Hey friends, welcome back to Homestead. My name is Beverly and I'm so glad you're here. I know I haven't posted in, I think it's 9 or 10 days, something like that, in like a real video, so I wanted to today, but I have just been really feeling exhausted, and so I have just been trying to get what I have to get done and get rest. We had all the grandkids except the little boy last weekend, and I don't know if that's what did it or what, but I have just physically been exhausted. I have been trying to get extra rest. So anyways, I've been coming in, getting my chores done, and then laying down and taking a nap because I've been so tired. My sinuses have really been bothering me because of the constant weather changes here in Arkansas. And like one day it was almost 80 degrees and the next day it was almost winter again. And it is literally killing my allergies and sinuses. But anyways, I wanted to get on here and post today and show you some updates on the garden. And this weekend, Lord willing, if I'm feeling like it, we're going to make some yummy food and we're going to get back in the kitchen. Anyways. Friends, this is a cute little nest of baby bunnies. I believe there's 7 in here. This is Cindy Hopper's babies. There's 7 or 8. Ooh, they're just jumping. But they have started getting their fur and they are looking wonderful. There's 2, 4, 6, 7, I believe. Oh, 8. Right there's one. So she had or 9 maybe. She may have had 9. There's a little one here too. Look at that little baby. It's small compared to the others. It may not make it, but anyways, they look really good, all but that one. And we're gonna move on to the next nest. This nest is Snowball. She looks to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I believe, 6 or 7. And hers are about a few days behind Cindy Hopper's, but they are all covered in fur. See, look at these little bunnies now, and their eyes are still closed. But we're a few days behind Cindy's. I always breed mine together so I can keep up with when everybody's due and all that. It's just easier for me. But this will probably be the only breed I do this season. We still have rabbit in the freezer from last year, and I don't feel like that we need that much to go on. Now we're gonna look. Well, she's in there. She's a little bit psycho. I did count and I think she has 5 or 6, but she is not a friendly doe. She will get me, I'm afraid. But let's see if we can see her babies. She's got, see, hers are a few days behind. They're small, a little bit smaller. I'm not going to mess with them much because she is not a happy camper that I'm in there. She lost her first litter. This is Princess. She had them all on the wire, and ever since then, she's been a little nuts. The greenhouse is looking marvelous. Everything is up. Everything is doing great. I've probably got another gallon or 2 of lettuce I could harvest in here. The tomatoes are all looking lovely. The tomatillos are. I need to up-pot some peppers this weekend. Some of my flowers came up. I didn't really have that great of a germination rate on my flowers, so I will plant a bunch out, but I did get a few there. But I went ahead and planted a calendula out in the herb garden, and the feverfew is up, and some of the echinacea. So that makes me happy. We're trying to start some sweet potato slips, but all the tomatoes look marvelous. Just marvelous. Along with the broccoli and the lettuce and the cabbage, they're looking great. The plants are big and beautiful. Things on the homestead are going well. I probably need to come out here and water because it's been so warm in this greenhouse today, and I will probably do that before I go in. Little squash or whatever that we planted here is starting to take off a little bit. My little side herb garden, I've got to do some weeding in there, but look at the dill, how wonderful it's doing. I'm excited about that, to have fresh dill. I've picked quite a few asparagus. I am thinking about getting some more crowns and planting because I want this bed to be where I can harvest a mess at a time. The potatoes are looking so lovely, friends. It just amazes me. And I planted 2 more beds up here, and they're also, they haven't come up yet. My spinach, kale, and lettuce is all coming in that I planted out here, and my carrots. I'm going to show those to you. They are coming in really nice all over the bed in different locations. I have lots of little carrots coming up, so I'm super happy about that. I love my little bucket planters that I made. I took like a piece of rebar post and Wayne beat that in the ground for me, and then we drilled holes in the buckets and put a rock in and stacked them up. I had these old teapots just laying around. I save stuff like that or find them at yard sales, thrift stores, whatever. And I bought all the buckets from a friend of mine on Marketplace, and I'm super excited about that. Look at that parsley. How gorgeous it is looking. It is looking wonderful. The only thing in this garden that isn't looking wonderful is those 2 clematis vines I planted and the thyme, and it looks terrible. The thyme does. I don't know why. The rosemary looks really nice, and so does the parsley, which I'm excited about all that parsley. But here's one of the planters, and then over here I'll show you the other one. And that is my lavender here. But this just turned out super cute. I'm super happy about these. Planted both of these beds with the potatoes, but I just planted them not long ago and we don't have anything yet. But, and green onions. I do see a green onion starting to pop up there. But I don't really see anything else. We need a good rain. A lot, nothing that's going to be flooding, but something that will water everything in. I also up here planted some zucchini, lemon squash, scallop squash, and around the fencing I planted some Canadian crooknecks and some cushaws. So maybe we'll get something out of those. But out in the garden, that's really all I planted. We had a cold snap again, and it has really made me feel bad this time. I've had like severe allergies this season, and that's why I haven't posted a video. I have felt absolutely terrible the last couple days. Just headache, runny nose, that kind of stuff. I haven't worked because I haven't ran a fever or anything, but I've just felt horrible. Wayne has been working, bless his heart, on putting the post back in to fix the fence. He's going to pick the stuff we need up for that this weekend. And the plan is to button this garden up. We are going to get everything repainted, the wire hung, and the fence is all painted, the gates all painted, and we're going to button this up for the year. We're both wore out. We're both tired, and we're ready to finish this project. This is my little flower garden. It is looking so lovely. I've had this, we built it the first year that we lived here. My neighbor gave me a bunch of lilies. My grandmother had gave me a bunch of irises. Those are all coming up. This, I'm really not sure what it is, but it stays green all year, and it was here, so I just left it because it's not really bothering anything. A friend of mine, Miss Galen, gave me the little purple flowers, and my stepmother gave me this oak leaf hydrangea. And look how lovely this is looking this year. Look at all these lilies. They're just doing marvelous. But it is looking lovely out here. I can't wait. That's my favorite time of the year, is when the garden's in bloom and everything's growing and just looking lovely. All the goats are doing well. The Hammy and Pork Chop are not in their pen. The new goat busted them out and busted the fence up, so they're just free ranging, but I guess that happens. I haven't really had time to get in that beehive yet, but I plan on doing that possibly this weekend to see if that queen cell took. I did take the box out and it looked empty, so fingers crossed. We're gonna check that this weekend, along with a lot of other things. Like I said, I've kind of had a cold and just felt terrible the last few days, so I just have not had the energy to do very much. But anyways, thank you for stopping back by our homestead. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, friends, goodbye.